Good morning. So we will discuss some if related conditional if based questions. Okay, now screen is visible to everybody? No. Okay, now no need to respond like this. Mute yourself. Enter two numbers. This is the first number we have entered, and this is the second number we have entered. And now I want to print the larger one. How to do that? Please tell. How to do that? Don't use math.max just now. Use conditional if. So in that case, you need to write if A is more than B. Then what is that? Larger is A, and if it is not, then larger is B. You can write that. So if it is 10 and 20, the larger is 20. And children, suppose in the same question, you want to find out the smallest and the smaller and larger both. So in that case, what you will be doing? You just have this small and large variable, and here what you can do is large is A and small is B. Yes, definitely. And large is B and small is A. This is what you have to do. And in that case, you simply print the larger is large and the smaller is small. Suppose we have two numbers and first number is this, second number is this. The larger is 98 and the smaller is 12. Any doubt, children? Any doubt? No doubt. Okay. Now, next question is, suppose you have any number and you want to extract the last digit of the number and you want to check if that last digit is even or not. So here you have got this number and you have got a variable last, and now what to do? Here you have enter the number, but please concentrate just now. And here this num is ss.nextInt. Now how to extract the last digit and then how to check if it is even or not. So modulus 10. So first of all, last digit. So last digit is num mod 10. And now please check if the last digit is even. So if last mod 2 is 0, and here the last digit is not even. So now you can check that. Suppose the number is 234. You can see that the last digit is 4 and this last digit is even. So this is what you have to do. Got it? Okay. Now next question please. Children, suppose you are told to input the age of the person, and then you have to check that the person can vote and the person is young or not. So I am considering that if the age of the person is less than or equals to 35, the person is young. Otherwise, the person is not young. Or less than or equals to 40, you can consider the person is young. So what to do that? So first of all, you have taken an how whether he can vote or not. So that is actually that criteria. If age is greater than or equals to 18, he can vote. So what to do now? Please tell. You have defined this variable int age. And first of all, what we have to do? Please tell. But what to do? So first of all, enter age. So that we have entered. Age we have entered. And if age is greater than or equals to 18, person can vote, else person cannot vote. And now you have to check whether the person is young or not. How to check that? In the same program. If no, separate if will be, not else if. There will be separate if, not else if. Else if is needed when conditions are interconnected and when we want to check one condition at a time. But here conditions are not interconnected. Person can vote or person is young, two different things. If the age of the person is above 40 also, then also person can vote. But if the age of the person is above 45, the 40, then person is not young. So these two are contradictory situations. So here I have to write if age is greater than or 18 and age is less than or equals to 40. Here we can write person is young. Okay, so just write 40. And here after that you can write person is not young. Yes beta. Yes, we cannot use else if here. Age is 38. The person can vote, the person is young. Why we cannot use else if here? I am just telling you. The age of the person is 67. Person can vote, but the person is not young. But if you are using else if, then there will be a problem. So one question we will be doing on else if. So any problem with this question, children? Okay. Now next question, please. Next question is we have to input the age of the person and check if the person is young, child, teenager, middle aged or old. So I'm just doing that. So here we have already entered the age of the person. Here we will be using else if. So if age is less than or equals to 12, then the person is child. Else if the age is greater than 12 and age is less than or equals to 19, the person is teen. Else if age is greater than 19 and age is less than or equals to 40, the person is young. Else if greater than 40 and age is less than or equals to 55, the person is middle aged person. Else person is old. And this is what we have to do. Suppose the age is 67, the person is old. The person is old, yes. And children, one more thing, as we have kept only one single statement here within the body of the if, so I need not to specify braces. I need not to specify braces here. Yes, so if I am just keeping one single statement here, so I need not to. And even if you are keeping the brace, no issues. But it is not compulsory here. Suppose if you are keeping that, it is okay. But if you are not keeping, then also it's fine. So just execute this. The age of the person is suppose 45, the person is middle aged. So any problem, children, then please tell. One more question based on who is that? Okay, I'm just refreshing. Okay. Okay. Now, children, screen is visible. Uh, so children, now screen is visible or not? Screen is visible or not, children? Oh, okay. Now, any problem with this question? Okay. Now one more question. One more question, children. Children, now here the question is input the dimensions of a square and rectangle, and you have to find out which figure is having more area and by how much. Suppose here I have taken this side and here I have taken this length, and two more variables I have taken, which is the square area and rectangle area, and one more variable is for difference. So here first of all enter side of the square. So that is side ss dot next double, and immediately you can calculate the area of the square, which is side into side. And after that what to do is enter sides of the rectangle, and that is length is this is, and then rectangle area is length into breadth. Now children, what is the question? The question is which figure is having more area and by how much. You have to display that. So in that case what you need to do is that if square area is more than rectangle area, then that difference is square area minus rectangle area, and display this message: the area of the square is larger the area of the square is larger, and by diff square units. This is what you have to do. And if it is not the case, then it will come to the else part, displaying this: the area of the rectangle is larger, and by these many square units, diff this time is rectangle area minus square area. So children, this is what we have done. So that is first of all, suppose the side of the square is 23 and rectangle is 30 and 40. So the area of rectangle is larger, and by 671 square units this has come. So if you have any doubt children, then please ask. Please tell. The code of the same program I am posting in the GCR. So this code is accessible. Beta, all of you are requested to mute yourself. And if you are disturbing the class, immediately I will remove you from the session. Okay. So any problem with this code children? Please go through the code again. Here you have entered the side of the square, here you have entered the length and breadth of the square. You have calculated the area of both these figures separately, and then you have compared area of the square with the area of rectangle. If the square area is more than rectangle area, then the difference you have calculated like this. Otherwise, the difference you have calculated like this, and after that you have printed. Okay. Now, children, I would like to provide you the algorithm for the same program. So, write the algorithm to input the sides of the square and rectangle and find which figure is having more area and by how much. So, this is the algo you have to write. Step 1, declare the required variables side, length, breadth, square area, rectangle area, and diff. These are the variables which are needed. And then step 2, enter the side of the square and store it in side. The side variables, this side is a variable. Step 3, calculate the area of the square and store it in square area by using the formula area is equals to side into side. This is the step 3. Step 4, enter the sides of the rectangle and store it in length and breadth. These are the two variables needed. And then step 4, step 5 in fact, this is step 4. Calculate the area of the rectangle and store it in rectangle area by using the formula area is equals to length into breadth. This is what we have done in step 6. Now the time has come to compare. Okay. Now children, if square area is greater than rectangle area, go to step 7, else go to step, and that step I will write later on because I don't know how many lines I will be needing. So step 7, simply you can write diff is equals to square area minus rectangle area, print the difference now. Step 8, is go to end. Step 9, and here you can mention 9, and step 9 diff will be rectangle area minus square area, and print the difference as diff, and at step 10 end. Children, this is the algorithm of the same program. So in case if you have any doubt, then you can ask. And now I am providing the link of the Google form, and you can mark your attendance there. It is there, okay. So you have already filled. Okay. So all of you, please fill your attendance from that side. So it is there. It is there on GCR. So if you people have any doubt, then you can ask. Please ask your doubts. Any doubt? And the class recording I will post on the GCR, so you can see everything there, whatever has been taught. So tomorrow be ready for your revision test, assessment 1, term 2, and all of you have to be there at 10 sharp. So first of all, Google form link will be posted, and then after that it will be followed by a subjective paper. And by the evening we will be posting the solutions also. Yes. So if you don't have any doubt, you can leave the session, and if you have any doubt, you can ask your queries. God, God bless.